was your friend, I mean, okay, say, ya, mammy, and the idea if you are nigger. You name set or no the enka, honorable Canada compre in Japan, or in Inqua for one and enka, or an aqua Ghana ha, was social media, so ma, any name send us into a cough up a pay picture. And or the Tony Instagram handle, and I say, Onankasani official if you are nigger queen, the page. And our posty, no, near can one mamma for say. What is going on? But your producer edit to screen so amaye. Picture where ya ewo screen is to I will say papa was recommended and a phone tell me to crib better by force. Eshan the space come out me say yes, be me your phone if you're just nigga. Efa sound funny way no the cocoa to no more. Now what should be at the account where was your for? Say who share near if you're sure a true car, sir. Picture ya or posty ye. Fire Papa Ken Agyapong Str0ke. We need some of your snake to say. We may disagree on many levels, fight countless times because I'm just like you. We hate nonsense, but Ken, we need you. Ghanaians need you, so you will forever be in my prayers. My prayers are with you and your family. Now, if you are snake, this caption way to one picture and a penna, Ghana for Besha, de for Betty, de for Becken before you now post Nassani and yes, when you and sell catch it. Emu celebrities, emu enibrities. Obia bisa question now when nipa. Odi kan your comment say wa ha Kewa beat or say proud of you. And odin say mwaka ho na manfo bisa the proud on it then so post papa no so mo pen. O ya proud said obi posting and the data nti ana. Ame ya 122 ya me adebran so ko what is going on? What Ghana onim ne ekoso nti obi sem. Kwesi your thing official so eko comment you say heaven will help. Ena nana ama McBrown ya McBrown so comment say God heals. Bless you if you #brim. Ene ye Tracy Boache so den de eko ka ho. O dem pai bo na say if you sure pai bo no or for asu bi ebusuafo na say amafo bi say den pa na ekoso. Ene okọ if you sure comment na say a ehọ na be say Ghana fo bi no ma ya na ase papa. Ebi mo chira honorable Kennedy yari stroke and wenya high blood pressure into ho enuti na one man no and we flew him from overseas just in someone ekoso no nana post if you sure ameki ana say what post here in some chiro ye efa honorable ne ho okay kind of bro for na her comment bi ana say who sese abayo na nsem okan den abeka say bia ato honorable no no kreso yare ana say bia ye bibi fufuro
answer na no nchia kesi aso we sen koma ebusuafo ne ahwefo nyina this issue ekoso no whatever I'm come to say is basically what I know and media mechanic senior pepe it is a me to confirm say no kra was say o ti ase say men am say no kra men am call me confirmation. Me sound so banam catch us say in Simbi am I engine tuma then you need to know very well say the issue no send no and what say ye G2. The whole thing started the break in Japan or co-US. No? When he went to the US, he made us new, or he made the whole world know. Sir, the main reason he was going there was for other businesses per se, but was to take on Kevin Taylor because of certain things about him and air defamation, mainly the death threat. Now, Oshe, in Japan, and we decline a breaky video. Video the buy and who's in Japan US and I say interview one journalist of that sort. Yes, I just say now and no it went to confirm say King Japan was not arrested per claims at Urban. But ye showing him the first, second, third week. Now say court case now ye person King Japan on sue Kevin Taylor no and shut them back in that accord. So there were questions and people were asking say what is the issue? And rumors started say eba na mo parties Kevin Taylor ko park Ken Agyapong achew enunti na asa asem no sisi ano aye beans and asa aye foolish case no eho ena Kevin Taylor eba outback say Ken Agyapong amokasa akopa na jonkopa na achew. Now the truth of the matter is say Ken Agyapong as Kevin Taylor is speaking now he's battling for his life he is down in surgery. Now this thing came as a mere rumor. Remember this is not the first time we BSC. Okay, last year, BBC see Mexico in Japan, yari sa. Eche cross no be confirm say he had coronavirus. But this time around, you to me say if coronavirus not have a second wave, and I say ebia and who instance and so broni beka say after effects, and I say ailment we nya conditions we pick from coronavirus and untia ena your friend is saying ede science we abreno and now because okay say maybe unya court or court case no or catch judges ni say Ken Agyapong nya your friend is saying yare coronavirus unya ho symptoms and I say or say nya peculiar symptoms in relation to to coronavirus, and you know he's not fully recovered. So these are all the rumors. I just said I'm giving you a breakdown of what is happening. But me personally, you know, I personally called one person at bank in Japan, and I asked him, said, "This is the issue at hand. How true is it?" That person will be named Ebrifejan, and let me tell you an authority. Ebrifejan, I like him, but I don't trust his words on that particular thing because so you will be on kind of correct. And find me basically on this particular Ken Agyapong case because he feels say be or catch Pinax, we will circulate the news or something. It's also on the kasa and Dani Echine Ken is still healthy. But we share the fact say intimately Ken for the past 2 weeks because all US crowd can usually not fret any amount for your program. You could see him, but this time around so
it's like in silent obey.
Exactly. In some me be say Ebrifejan or Kase Ken Agyapong yene de. I don't trust those words for now. And not there. Make say on the crunch me because ABA he wants to pay allegiance to Ken Agyapong's to Ken Agyapong and ABA ya taxing is say on keep that thing secret. Obia is entitled to the opinion and that is the same thing. Now, if this is true, then it's a very sad thing. We try a very very sad, but at the end of the day, me person me catch a tea for ne ahwefo nyina say yare de ewo ho me metima yare obi abetima yare news e ba sisi ane say Ken Agyapong nya stroke na beginning no kra no okoye throat cancer okoye say throat surgery the throat surgery no okoye no ehunsunsa so no ana say after no waye throat surgery ni we are all recover no and a stroke e de ne ho agim enu ntia na bepemene no ontimi NC Ghana no. I can't confirm these issues. But we and Sema Airco, so I remember Netu, Ken Agyapong, and nobody close to him have come to debunk any of this with the exception of Ebrifejan, whom for that particular issue I wouldn't trust his words because Matitis or Kachenko for said he wouldn't tell me something like that if that's it because Felice Abia Pinax will blow the horn on that. So I believe say and no there no one has any privacy and those things. But if this issue stems out to be true, then very sad, and we need to really pray for Ken Agyapong.
Okay, and you know, Sunny Aircorno, Yanti Honorable Car. I think a month a bakery trim will call ye.
Yeah.
Trim I call and would you made ye? I was at the office, so yeah, member of parliament. Who cried be free in the office by more address issue because I'm out for crutch Baba, Mammy and the day I was IDP friend because on also cause fear and panic to the state. Post now or post.
Why the casa?
A month for what the comment section say IGP was say baby because on also cause fear and some of will be sa what is
when you matter when you
Ghana for ni be a far who a defil but do you think I was say office of Honorable Kennedy crash between the office to Arabia Honorable Mountain and can or did you maybe say when you enter no more moka say or
you see, let me go straight to the point. This is the time Ken Agyapong needs to come out and talk. If he can come out and talk, perhaps because of what we are hearing say Ken Agyapong himself perhaps when he stroke and he's seriously ill if these things are true or not true, the office needs to come and respond because Ken Agyapong is not just a member of parliament. He happens to be one of the chair of Ghana Gas. He happens to hold a high position in parliament. That's the defense and committee chairman.
Yeah.
So all of these positions, are huge positions in Ghana, our political landscape. The way it is strong, we need a letter and a press statement coming from his office. Because right now, we have 3 positions which are vacant. MP, being a member of parliament for Asin Central. Secondly, it has to do with the position as the defense committee chairman or parliament. That's a whole, you can't Ghana defense. I said Ghana, you war and we be attack here. He's the person who has to lead that frontier. Thirdly, we share the position as one of the board directors of Ghana Gas. And no say empty hard because we vote here. They vote on the highest the highest carries the vote. In Tibia, only 6 cry na 7 cry na omu vote. I was said the highest ever na acquire 3 where Japan. So we need a pressure coming from the office of Ken Agyapong to affirm this rumor. Say I am pa and I am pa. Remember, McBrown and Nama McBrown you be or ye ni pehunu keke.
Yeah.
He oben Ken Agyapong kai mran issue ni buy out somewhere could be Fox TV near the you know. Ken Agyapong came out publicly to defend McBrown. So for if you Schwarzenegger to post this and seeing people like Kwesi or thing, sorry, Nanama McBrown especially. So Nanama McBrown onim say anya no crank on posti. Remember Nanama McBrown to us in the States some few days ago.
Yeah.
Ofi Canada ba enche ono so koye ni surgery. So clearly it tells you say the word that any nam asia say Ken Agyapong enya stroke. Okoye throat surgery no. The probability say bit my empire very high. Brony said behind every rumor there's truth and there's an iota of truth. They are not saying it's entirety, the whole thing in the crib, but no crib baby. That is why the likes of Nanama McBrown and others came to show their condolence and then pray so God should take Ken Agyapong on. And if this is true, it's very, very, very sad. I mean, say, Ken brought this onto himself. You can't say Ken brought this onto himself. What am I saying? Sebe, we've seen armed robbers. And yes, Ken armed robber. We've seen people made the bonya, they've lived past 90 years. And ya will be determined whether you live long or not. And then you will not be determined, said you'll be here, papa, and then but that's why the Bible says we shouldn't judge. The fact said own pecking in Japan because of some worker and answer or political affiliation, and on chest in the sight of God is evil. This was a man coronavirus by or 1 million Ghana cedis. A crown max if China buy here. We share donations our year 37 military hospital cardiovascular one he's paid his quota. Okwa Sin Central, ne Ghana ha Juma we see senior there. He's done extremely well. So clearly, no, it tells you say in some aircourse, no, you can't clearly see say any deeds and untiana and he's suffering this feat. Obiabeti mayare. Talking if Ken Agyapong has stroke, Mekai way back 8, 9, 12 years ago, 2008 muho. Na and you be by a friend simple. Brothers. Ochame kwa mninua miunu brothers na bako one of them I think say Kunta Kinte was a den onya stroke either Kunta Kinte and I said other guy in refinidin
so bako ye floating stone
yeah
and bako
it's Kunta Kinte no? Kunta Kinte very young guy no di be 25 only 22 cra he had stroke Emma Oshe Ghana Music Awards that time oba no cra no ti wheelchair mu so stroke ay ade betimi ay de ache obi na people will say oh na Ken enya stroke perhaps no ebia opembado debi o share the history any the medical reasoning behind stroke the medical reasoning behind stroke a lack of oxygen flowing into your brain what am I say inti say you suffocate you cry na your friend is saying when you enough oxygen and you can get a brain damage and I say you can even get a stroke a lack of oxygen into the brain. It's we create minya accident, when stroke. A lack of oxygen na kuma stop it, man pump it. Because akuma stop it na your friend is saying blood flow, man carry oxygen into your brain. Those things all bring stroke. What am I say? Fine, yeah, 1 or 2 things be yeah, and probably menya stroke near there. But untimin kase sebio nimba dodo enuntia na wenya stroke near there. I think so be a yare. What we need now to do, if this is true, is to pray for Ken Agyapong and just hope, sir, Nyankopon only need him. Sana, if you have Schwarzenegger kind, see, people will not like him, but we need him alive. He's 60 years. Osha, we've heard, sir, he has a bid to become a presidential ambition. A president, so he has a presidential ambition. Osha, all of these things, no, we need him alive. He can be the president for sure. Even if he's not the president, he can help us to a whole lot of things. Ken Agyapong be ni onyama be bring one. And yes, be a sebi oni ho anase be a sebi because I de wu na moke de be but yembo ni hu de roni kan na asemene. He will leave and come back though, but he's done a lot. All of these things actually say we need him alive.
Okay. And I'm not going so ma if you show up, I'm born about so why I did and I'll call the comment section. I wish you maturity and I God bless you and I know one understands you and all that.
With that case, and I think sir, you see, I'm a kind of person who don't believe in outside gentility. What am I saying? So if you follow me very well, you never see me posting a picture of me in my car, a picture of me on my mansion. I don't do those things because I believe say who will be beer and what's all my man fool. The Bible itself has stated clearly. So when you came Japan, it will be na wakwa him and answer sebi yes or yare or stroke. Acquire surgery, throat surgery. Na opese won't pieball manner. And opese bon pieball manner. Do you think say who can't go to drain him ever unu nyanku po him ever then one bomb pie man now be posted to social media and the end say nyanku po ni so. Yes, because we don't know the motive. You might be doing it for doing it sake. So if you but that clearly doesn't show how clean your heart is. That is why the Bible gave us 2 instances of Pharisees. Or see me no bompire. But ko bompire de nesa bon ko say me tua me tight. Me mama fo ska. Me yesi asori kram na me lead praises. Me wine in same p. And a second one also or say God my bonny, I'm a sinner, have mercy on me. Or say, I even feel ashamed to come into your presence. According to the Bible and what he told us in New Testament, he told us that Nyankupo any saw, ni pana or born by the second person who prayed because he felt, say, and that is what God wants. That's why he told us clearly in the Bible, say, our righteousness are like a dirty rag in front of him. So clearly, and your bows are be posting tin way in a baby. And I bet you say, indeed, Ken Agyapong on time and I say, done and I say, in as much as you guys have your differences, you wish him more. They be a umpire book a crowd between yourself and God. That is how God is really going to see if indeed you like him or perhaps you don't like him. Because we all have our differences, but death is the last thing that we wish on ourselves. Remember, Ken is old, way baby, but he's lived his life. Okay. He's lived his life.
Obisbaka say Str0ke shared that posty that picture with that caption to get back on honorable Kennedy with BBA.
Yeah, it could be.
You see, or ration well, or vampire man, and no crab, Yehuni Eko Subinia, the back.
If you ask Str0ke to show her solidarity, she could have easily taken her phone and call Kenneth. Ken Agyapong by Kenneth, our manager, Net2 Media. Friends, Matisse Papa home fano. I don't want to talk to him now, but all I want to say is extend my condolences and I say, catch and say, make kind one pipe. And don't know why in Wokukum. That is why the Bible clearly told us, say, Papa obey Wokukum between yourself and God. Are you doing it? Are you doing it for the crowd or you are doing it because of the love? These are 2 different things. So this particular one, it won't hold water. Now the other concerns among for Eka say. Ken Agyapong has clearly declared his stand. Say, or you be Ghana has say he doesn't believe in Sunsum in some. And he clearly he said, in as much as there's God, he doesn't believe any spirit or whatsoever can harm him. So people are now attributing it to the fact that perhaps these pastors expose near the idea of Shah and I are born home poor. This animal weird and I'm a Christian. I believe, as the Bible says, we don't fight against just flesh and blood, but principalities and demons and things that we can't see with our eyes. So clearly, I have a belief, those evil things exist. But I also have a belief, Nyankopon. That's why Bob Marley said, "Who Jah bless, no man curse." And yes, Donald Trump. Donald Trump had most 70% of the world against him, but he became the president and is still alive. Intenya will not be determine what is right and what is wrong in the eyesight of God. Anka sa na be determine anka Joe Biden no your president. Obi oba so first. The first mandate needs to be legalize gayism. We legalize it we or person entre. You are not God. That's what the Bible says. Yemfa eni hwe. Niema be sign this end time. So clearly those attributions say Ken Agyapong should be and as a pastor, I think it's still bogus. No pastor or whatsoever called man of God has authority over Ken Agyapong's life. If Ken Agyapong, God forbid, should die, and so what? Onye nipa. Yes, Nyankopon the born. So if at the right time God wants him to go, he will go. But Nyankopon ka say on corner there. You don't have any. If anything should happen to him, which God forbid, it is God's will and not any pastor's will. People are also attributing to the fact that Ken Agyapong openly declared self president and also declared presidential ambition. Well, Ghana, we believe what am I say? Immediately you declare so say, you declare ambition so be president. No? To me, I think things will change. Into unya top physically, mentally, spiritually, you will lose the battle. Ken Agyapong is tough mentally, he's tough physically, but ban is spirituality, we don't know.